Phitness, Phil. Disrespect, I break your neck and then I flex.
All right, I'll be drinking all day, so I'm excited.
Steady as she goes, dude, and crank up those tunes.
It comes in denim. It comes in denim. It comes in denim.
Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's loud. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. It's the DSP Morning Show for Monday, the 22nd of June, 2026. I'm DSP, and we actually have a pretty eventful show for everyone this morning. You might say, well, why is that? What is going on? Summer has hit here in Washington heavy. It is hot today. I have the entire house on cooling blast, maximum air conditioners blasting. It's actually hard for me to hear because with my AC on the highest setting, it's hard for me to hear the music and stuff playing. So please bear with me. If I miss contributions and stuff today, be sure to tell me so I know to shout them out because I may not hear the cues play because it is loud in here with the air going so heavy. So there is a new bug or exploit or hack, I don't know what you want to call it, on YouTube. Here's how it works. Someone enters the chat room, okay? They found a way that it must be a certain sequence of characters that they type in the chat. For some bizarre reason, it breaks the coding of the YouTube chat room, and the chat permanently freezes and cannot be unfrozen. You could try restarting your stream. You could try closing the chat, opening the chat, changing the settings of the chat. It doesn't work. The chat's frozen. The only way to get the chat to work again is to end the stream and create a totally new stream. Now, I know that sounds incredibly stupid. You might be saying to yourself, wait a minute. Hopefully people who come by will understand it is going to be off-putting to newcomers. Someone who might want to check out my stream for the first time and I can't talk now. And that sucks because I've been having people come by recently saying, hey, I'm giving you a shot and I actually like your stuff. It is what it is. Obviously, being able to chat with everyone here is more important than a few newcomers who can't chat. Having interaction with you guys is a key part of my streams. It's a reason why the streams are successful and why I'm still here today. I can't just be talking to myself, okay? Here's the thing. After about a week, this could mess up. After a week, now maybe these idiots did sub to the channel, and then they're going to start freezing it again. So if that's the case, next Sunday, if this happens, we'll have to remember, oh yeah, and then we're going to have to go to 2-week sub-only mode. And then we're going to have to recreate the stream and start over and do that. So let's see what happens. We'll keep doing the 1-week sub mode for now. And hopefully this will be fixed. One positive thing coming in the YouTube pipeline, YouTube sent out a message last week stating they are finally, after 5 to 6 years of having it all wrong, fixing regional pricing. So that you can't have some idiot come in with a VPN and say, oh, I'm from Argentina and buy 1,000 subs for $5, completely devaluing the subs. The message they sent out directly stated, we understand that memberships are completely undervalued on YouTube because of this, and we're going to fix it. So will they really? I don't know, but they're claiming the changes are coming in August, mid-August. So if that's the case, that's a good thing, because now it will mean that people will get full value out of a membership instead of this nonsense that's been going on for so long. For support on this stream, we will possibly do some Pokemon card unboxings. We have 8 packs left, or is it 7 packs? We have 7 packs left in the Surging Sparks box. That's the end of the box. This has been the best box I've ever opened. My number 2 and number 3 valued cards came from that box, and we had another 5 hits out of that box. It's one of the best boxes ever, okay? So, it would be great to open some packs for support. Remember how it works. For a $50 contribution, we open a pack. For hitting $100 cumulatively, we open a pack. At $150, $200, $250, etc. Also, we have the new Ultra boxes. 2 sets. One is called Prismatic Evolutions, and one is called Destined Rivals, I think. And these are really rare cards that are valuable. There's a chance to get a $1,000 or more card in those boxes. What are the most expensive Pokemon cards around, says Draven? Gen 1, the very first ones. I think those goes for, I think a box of those goes for tens of thousands of dollars, does it not? Which is ludicrously stupid, but I'm pretty sure it does. We have all that going on. We already have the next box lined up, which is returning to Mega Evolution. That was the first set we started opening a month ago. So we're going to go back to that and see if we can get good cards out of that. And I do have one other update. You ready? I have pre-ordered the upcoming Pitch Black set of cards. This set comes out mid-July, but of course I have to have it shipped to me. So I'm probably going to get it roughly between like July 20th to 22nd, something like that. So in 1 month, the new set of Pokemon cards is releasing, brand spanking new, and I'm going to have a box of them as soon as I possibly can. Already got them pre-ordered, ready to go. Are you going to try to go into the closet? He said yes. He just said yes, he meowed. Are you going to come up on my lap? You can come up here. Everyone wants to see you. Here we go. It's our Jasper Kitty appearance on the morning show. How are you, Jasper? How are you this morning? Jasper Kitty. He loves the air conditioning because he likes the feel of air blowing. Like if we open the back door and there's a breeze, he goes crazy. He loves it. So right now with all the air conditioning blasting, he absolutely loves it. He runs all around the house with the zoomies. And he's living life large right now. This is one of his best times of the year when we have all the air conditioning on. That's right, buddy. You want to climb up there? Go right ahead. You can come up on my desk whenever you want. It's fine. I don't know why he does it more often. I wish he did. Because he can come in here all the time, and half the time he doesn't want to. And then when he comes in, half the time he doesn't want to climb up here. He's going to try to climb up there. If it's got a big thing going on, everyone's playing it, that's different. But I don't want to play Neo 4. I don't want to play, what was the one they just announced? Wolong, Fallen, Dickhead, Dinosaur, fucking Demon Hunters 2, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't want to play them anymore. There's no point. They're difficult as fuck, and all they do is annoy you. And there's no point. No one goes crazy to see them. I'm getting older, and as I get older, I realize the games that are doing well are the chill, interactive games, the ones that we actually get to hang out and talk and have a good time, not the ones where I kill myself. You want to know who likes the games when I kill myself with? My trolls. My detractors. They're the ones who love it, not my fans. My fans don't give two shits. They don't want to see me be tortured. They want to see me have fun. So I don't care. I just don't give two shits about fucking Wolong, Dickhead, Dinosaur, Demon Hunters. All right? I don't. But in the case of Mina, it's the same situation. I'm sure it's great. And if I was someone who sat here and only played one game at a time, and I was going to play Mina for 2 straight weeks and master its ultra difficult control scheme and all the nuances about how tough it is, I'm sure I would have had a great time, but that's not who I am. I'm a variety streamer. Playing this game 4 hours a week, I'm not going to get anywhere. It's just going to piss me off. Fuck it. I can do anything else that's more interesting. In fact, I stopped playing. I literally stopped playing. I sat here for 15 minutes just hang out with the audience, and I said to everyone, I actually just had so much of a better time just hanging out with all of you than playing that game. I'd rather do that. Okay? Jasper, how are you going to get down now? Because that's the problem. Now he doesn't know how to get down. He's like, oh, I don't know the safe way to get down. He's silly. He did this once before, and he didn't know what to do either. Well, Jasper, whenever you're ready, you come back down the way you came. Can you come back down the way you came? Because you're going the other way. He doesn't know what to do. And the problem is if I get up, the chair is going to move, and he's going to fall. So I can't get up out of the chair until he gets down. I'm stuck. Jasper, you got yourself in a precarious position up there. Mad Villain, 14 months as a member, says, if they make another Crab's Treasure 2, will you play it? That's a case where I played the first game, and yes, it was challenging, but I kind of already understand it. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I probably would. Jasper, you were coming down. What happened? He was coming down. Oh, boy. He's going to fall. You all right, buddy? You going to make it? You're afraid. He's a fraidy cat. Now he doesn't want to come down. Jasper, I'm going to have to get you. Come on. Come this way. Come this way. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come down. Oh, right here. Come here. Come here or here. No, not that way. There's nowhere to go that way. You got to come this way. That's the way you came up. Oh, he's not listening. Just go down straight. There you go. There you go. Oh, that was easy. All you had to do was go down straight. And that's fine. This is why. Yeah, see? This is exactly why I bought a cloth chair. Because I knew eventually he was going to jump up there. When I got this chair at, what was it, December? People were like, oh, why don't you get a nice leather one? Like, leather? You don't have a cat. All right? Cats climb on everything. They're going to claw that crap up. That's also, we got a new furniture for our room across the hall. And when my wife were looking, oh, there's a lot of nice leather furniture out there. And we're like, we wish we could get it, but we know Jasper Kitty will tear this shit up in 5 seconds. So, since we're not doing Mina anymore, here's what we're going to do. Today, it's Resident Evil, and tonight, TCG Card Shop Sim returns with all the hype of the pack openings and all the hype of the shop upgrading and all of that. It should be a good stream. Hopefully, we'll finish off this Surging Sparks box today, and we'll get to the Mega Evolution box, and hopefully, we'll get some hits, and maybe we'll even see one of the rare boxes open tonight, whether it's Prismatic Evolutions or the Destined Rivals. It would be awesome to see some of the new packs open and see what those cards are all about, okay? Maybe I'll get a really valuable hit. Probably not. That's right. July 4th, a little less than 2 weeks, Indivestance Day returns. A day full of booze. That's right, I'll be drinking all day, so I'm excited. The return of the vests and hats, where for every $50 raised on that marathon stream, you are going to vote on a vest or a hat for me to wear, and we're going to see the return of all of them over the course of the day. Also, I'll be cleaning out my closet to throw out a whole bunch of shit that I've gotten since I redid my studio, but to make it more functional so I can store things like my Pokemon card collection and my classic games collection and more, make everything easily accessible in there. And we're going to pull my classic games collection out of that closet for the first time in like 4 to 5 years, and we're going to check it out and price it out together. We're going to see what's the quality of each game right here on my setup. We're going to go online, see what they're selling for on like eBay, and figure out what the value of the collection is, okay? Pretty dope. I'm excited for that. I hope that you guys are too. That should be awesome, all right? So, all this is coming up, all this good stuff, and we will begin gameplay of Resident Evil probably in a little over half an hour here. We're going to build up some more attendance, and of course, we're going to talk about the Steam Machine, okay? Abdullah, 34 months as a member, says, hey, on July 4th, can you eat 7 hot dogs for a challenge?
No.
I'm not going to do that. I got to figure out what I am going to eat, because I haven't really talked about it with my wife yet. It is going to be a little different, because usually Saturday is my day off, and now this Saturday I'll be doing a marathon. Also, that week after is very bizarre. This is the Steam Machine page, and if you want to pre-order it, this isn't a pre-order. This is just to be in a lottery to be eligible to possibly pre-order. I'm not kidding. You're not going to get it if you do this. This is just a gambling lottery. So what you have to do is go down here, and you have to click on these boxes and click that I've read and accept the terms and conditions and join the list. Okay? So as you can see, what it says is, join the list anytime before June 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. On that date, the list will be closed and randomized, and you'll receive an email with your results shortly after. So basically what you do is you click on any version that you're interested in. You say, I'm on the list, and then on June 25th, so in 3 days, that's going to be Thursday morning, they're going to randomize it, and they're going to send out emails if you were lucky and got randomly selected to buy a Steam Machine. Now, as you can see, I already signed up for all 4. I don't want 4 Steam Machines. I maybe want 1 for the sake of experimenting with it, for the streams, and for content. So, this is the way to be eligible. You're not committed to buying the Steam Machine if you sign up for all 4. Chances are, literally everyone is doing this. If you want a Steam Machine, why wouldn't you click all 4? So, you see how stupid it is that they have 4 bundles? It's incredibly dumb, because their whole process, again, is flawed. Everyone's going to click all 4. There's no commitment when you click it. You're not committing to pre-order. You're just saying, hey, put me in the lottery. Anyway, so here we are. Your games on the big screen, powerful PC gaming made easy in a small and tiny package. So that's how it looks. It's got a moving LED on the front. I'm assuming that's customizable, and you could probably make it do different kinds of animations and things like that. The idea is that the Steam Machine is meant to be a PC that you hook up to your TV, meaning it's a console, but it's not, because it is really a PC that's customizable and has things you can change about it, but it's plugged into your TV like a console, okay? So here's what it's got. Semi-custom AMD Zen 4 6C12T. a semi-custom AMD RDNA 3 28 CUS, a 16 gigabyte DDR5 and 8 gigabyte GDDR6 VRAM, 512 gigabyte SSD, unless of course you're selecting the 2 terabyte version, in which case then they're showing you that you get more storage and they're adding a micro SD card slot. I don't know what you would do with a micro SD card slot. I mean, this thing has USB. Why not just use USB for storage? I don't know why you would want a micro SD, but they're adding that in there, okay? Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3, and gigabit Ethernet, integrated Steam controller wireless adapter, meaning if you have a Steam controller, it auto syncs with this thing, all right? You don't have to have the Steam adapter in. However, here's something funny about that. You need the adapter to charge the Steam controller. So what point is there to having an integrated adapter if you still have to plug in the Steam controller to charge it anyway? Doesn't seem well thought out, in my opinion. Small form factor. It's a approximately 6-inch cube. Wait, what? 6-inch cube? Are you guys aware? 6 inches is not very big. 6 inches is like this. So it's this big. It's tiny. It doesn't look tiny in the picture. Like, those are regular USB ports, right? It doesn't look that small. So it's kind of confusing. 6-inch cube is not, I mean, like, for example, right? Here is my selfie stick. And this here bottom portion is bigger than 6 inches. So you're saying it's going to be like this? Like a tiny cube? That's surprising to me. That sounds like it's going to be ultra compact, which is cool. But you got to wonder about cooling solutions, right? Like, how well is this thing going to be cooling if it's tiny? It's a little weird. I don't know. And Steam OS 3, of course, what they've already stated is that even though it'll be running on the Steam operating system, it is fully customizable. You can put Linux on this thing. You can put Windows on this thing. You can do whatever you want with it. It is a PC as well as a dedicated gaming device. It's both. So you're not locked into only doing one thing or the other. Okay? There you go, right? So your Steam library in more places with over 6 times the horsepower of Steam Deck. Steam Machine has the power to play your whole Steam library, even AAA titles. Core features that define the machine. Steam operating system optimized for gaming. The small form factor, smaller than a banana. Cool and quiet, keeps cool and runs whisper quiet, even when running the most demanding games. I/O for days, ready for all the peripherals and monitors you can throw at it. So it has gigabit Ethernet, a display port. That's good. That's nice that it has the display port. HDMI 2.0, 1 USB-C and 4 USB-A ports, but like, don't actually throw things at it. 1 USB-C and 4 USB-A. I think I would have liked, honestly, maybe some more USB-Cs these days. Everything uses USB-C. A lot of devices do. So to have that be limited to that many USB-As, Also, HDMI 2.0, but they just announced the new standard is 2.2, so it's not going to have the new standard of HDMI. Not that it's a huge deal. GPU and CPU says 4K gaming at 60 frames with FSR, thanks to a discrete semi-custom AMD desktop class CPU and GPU. They're outright admitting, don't expect to be playing games at 120 hertz at 4K. If you want 120, you got to go lower. They're kind of outright stating that, and I think that's a good thing. That's an actual good thing that they're stating that up front, so that basically they're not over-promising and under-delivering. Not like the PlayStation 5 that said, like, 8K gaming on the front of the box, and the thing doesn't do 8K. They're kind of, you're saying temper your expectations, okay? Storage, 512 gigabytes and 2 terabytes. I'm going to be honest with you. They shouldn't sell 512 gigabytes. If this thing is a real dedicated gaming machine, it should have more than 512 gigabytes. Just upfront, being honest, that's stupid. And I know that means that the base price would be more. What they're trying to do is cut back to say, oh, there's an affordable version. There's no affordable version, as you'll see in a sec when we look at the pricing. It's not affordable, so no point in even selling the low end, but it is what it is. The good news is it has USB ports. You could use external storage. It won't be that big of a deal, likely. It's got the best Wi-Fi so far. It's got Bluetooth. Steam controller wireless adapter is built right in. Completely stupid. No point to doing that when you have to charge the controller anyway via USB. And power, no giant brick. The power supply is built inside. And what they're showing you is that you're going to get customizable faceplates for this thing that you can buy and you can swap out. Now, I'm sure they're going to cost a lot of money for a piece of plastic, right? This is going to be like the days of the Xbox 360 where they sold the faceplates for like $20, $30, even though it was a piece of plastic that probably cost a nickel to manufacture in the factory. So they're going to make a big fortune on the faceplates. And if you didn't notice, that's what this is over here. If you get the base version, you don't get that. But if you get the 2 terabyte version, it looks like they're giving you 2 faceplates with the package. Okay? Ooh. What I'm wondering, honestly, will you have customizable faceplates that you can make yourself? What, like the Xbox controller shop? Will there be an online store where you can design whatever picture you want and you can print out your own Steam Machine faceplates that you can order, right? There's an LED strip, y'all. It keeps system status, like download progress, even when your screen is off, and you can customize it with colors and animations or just turn it off. Optimized for gaming, and it's a PC. See, it's still your PC. Install your own apps with another operating system. We're going to tell you how to use your computer. And it says, yes, it syncs with everything. Okay, and here you go. So here's the actual design of the whole thing. You got your USB-A, the micro SD slot, the indicator LED, display port, as well as HDMI, the power, Ethernet, USB-C, AA. I also don't like that USB-C is on the back. I think the USB-C should be on the front for easy accessibility. Because it's on the back, it means you need a longer cable, which is kind of annoying. Okay, and here's the more detailed specs if you would like them. They're all available there on the page. So size and weight, 2.6 kilograms. I have absolutely no idea what that is in pounds because I'm American. I'm ignorant. I'll admit, I wish I knew kilograms, but I'm stupid because we use dumb things like pounds over here. So I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's not heavy, right? Now, we got to talk about the elephant in the room, folks. The pricing. Can you see it? I can't make it bigger because I'm in the Steam app, so it won't let me make the text bigger, but I'll read it for you. The base level 512 gigabyte Steam Machine, $1,049. Ouch! Keep in mind, this is supposed to be comparable to a console. They're saying this is the PC alternative to a console. It should arguably run as good as any console and should play all your PC library. For $1,049 at the cheapest price point, that's way more expensive than the current line of consoles. Even the PS5 Pro is much less expensive than the Steam Machine. Then you've got the 512 gigabyte version with the Steam controller, which they don't need to sell. This bundle shouldn't exist. If you wanted a Steam controller, you should have bought a Steam controller. And there's no need to hoard the Steam controller and sell it with I almost called it a console, and sell it with the Steam Machine. I think this is dumb, but hey, they do what they want. So if you didn't notice, there's a discount. The Steam controller was $99.99 by itself. Here, you're getting a Steam controller for $78. So you're getting a discount because you bought it bundled with the Steam Machine. Then there's the 2 terabyte version, meaning an additional 1.5 gigabytes of SSD storage for $300 more. Literally no other features. Just another gig and a half of storage for $300 more. That is wildly expensive. Insanely expensive. Ridiculously expensive. Yikes. And then you could again get it bundled with the Steam controller. Again, this should not be there. Oh, by the way, red fabric and solid walnut faceplates. That's interesting. Those are the name of the faceplates that they're giving you there. So you have it match your entertainment center, supposedly, I guess. with the walnut. I don't know what red fabric would match your ugly couch or something, but that's what you're getting. That's insano expensive. Okay? Now, to be clear, I fully expect this will sell out this week. I do. Even with their randomized lottery system, even with the fact that new Steam accounts can't buy it, and you need to have bought something before April, I still think this will sell out this week, just on the sake of people who are going to try to resell it. So I think initially, this first wave will sell out. But then, after the first wave sells out, people, resell them, and that hype has died down, I feel like this thing is going to hard stop, and people will be like, nah, I just don't think so. I don't think that we want this because it's too expensive. And to be fair, it is. Okay? It doesn't even do 4K 120 hertz. Okay? So it's not ultra powerful, but you're paying a price around what you would expect for that. I'm not saying that every game should have full ray tracing and shit on. I'm just saying, if you're going to sell this for over $1,000, it should be giving you optimal graphic performance. And it doesn't. So I really feel, sadly, this is way too expensive. Perhaps you disagree with me. I actually want to take some input from the people in chat and see what they have to say. But for me, I think that this is way too expensive.
I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth.